How's it going, guys? Welcome to the FM Dugout for episode 13 of the Hexagon Challenge with Ajman Club in the United Arab Emirates. So today's episode sees us begin our first campaign in the Asian Champions League, and we've been drawn in Group C, which sees us with Al Ali, not to be confused with Al Ali from United Arab Emirates. So this one is from Saudi Arabia. We've got Al Gharafa, who I believe we played in a friendly. Yep, we played them in a friendly earlier in the season, and we lost 4-2, so not particularly good there. And then we've also got Fulad Khuzestan from Iran. So it seems to be a tough group based on what the media have said. Whether or not that's going to be the case, I don't know. But today certainly sees us play Al Ali, and there's going to be 6 games in total. That's the way generally these things work. And you can see the games scattered from the 21st of February through to the 2nd of May. So what I had been intending on doing was covering as many of these games as possible in one episode. But I think what I'll probably do is just cover off perhaps the first 2 games. If it goes fairly quickly, I might put in the game against Fulad. It just depends whether or not we get off to a good start or we do badly and I want to redeem myself. Anyway, that's how things are at the moment. In terms of how the club is running at the moment, we have got a new president in place. We've kept a job, got a new contract now for 2 years. The reason why I took it on for 2 years is because the Champions League campaign effectively straddles next season as well. So I was tempted not to sign a new deal in the first place and just let it expire in 2018. However, for us to have a chance for the Asian Champions League, I need to at least be here till 2019, which is when my contract now expires. In terms of finances, things have improved massively thanks to the Club World Championship. We actually got gate receipts as well as the prize money, so it puts us now in a much healthier position, 593,000 at the moment, which is pretty good. Transfer window has closed, and there's really only one major thing to talk about, which is the sale of Will Miller to, surprise, surprise, Al Jazeera. So Will Miller, he was refusing to sign a new deal, and one of the reasons why is he apparently dislikes me. Don't know why, don't know what I've done. However, he's moved to Al Jazeera now. You see what he's on now, 15.5k a week. He was only on about 1,400, I think, so almost like 10 times the salary. We couldn't have offered him anything like that. So if he's motivated by money, fine, good luck to him. He's moved on, and in his place we have signed one of the trialists I took on, which was Iago Felipe, who is a Brazilian 23-year-old and pretty much plays in the same sort of positions as Will Miller, but also can play up front if required. And I think, and you look at his skills as an advanced playmaker, he's really good. He's also very fit, fairly quick, good with dribbling as you'd expect from most sort of attacking Brazilian players. Also marking 11 as well. So really pleased with signing him. He's on 2.8k a week. Had to pay a little bit more to get him, but the good thing is he's signed till 2021. So if I do stay here another year or whatever, then he will be here as well. He's had 1 game so far, 6.7, 76% passing, 2 dribbles. Not really amazing, but he's lacking fitness, hasn't played a game for a while, so we'll see how that goes in the coming episodes. That's really all there is to kind of bring you up to speed with. Unfortunately, Iago Felipe signed after the deadline for the Champions League registration. I thought I would get another chance, much like what happens with Europe. You get asked when there's playoffs that take place, then you get asked again when the group stage actually begins. So I was expecting to be asked again, however I wasn't, so it leaves us without Iago Felipe for today's game against Al Ali. So he wasn't fit anyway, so maybe he wouldn't have been that effective. What I'm going to go to do with is Ali Khamis through the middle and Booty Saif wide left. Just think that the guys we've got to play through the centre, where is he? Ahmed Abdullah, I think he's more suited to be a striker. It does say he can play there, but I think he is better off playing up front. That's where he's intended to be. Obviously, we now need to change Booty Saif to be a winger. I've actually started playing Al Hamadi now instead of Al Kamali on the right. Al Kamali has dipped of late. You can see he's 6.9 in the last few games. Al Hamadi, however, has been 7.88, so he's really stepped on, and now his rollability is better than Al Kamali out in the right wing. So this guy signed a new deal. He's not amazing. Some of his skills are decent enough, I suppose. He's pacey and his crossing's good, his technique's good, so that's enough for me, really, on the wing. The other thing as well is Al Ghafferi has been dropped effectively for Al Said. In the last episode, Al Ghafferi had an absolute shocker against the teams in the Club World Championship, and he's not really recovered in the league. In terms of how we've been doing in the league, the ticker will show the results. We've dipped. There's no doubt about it. After coming back from the Club World Championship, things haven't been as good as they were beforehand. Don't know whether jadedness has come in or complacency. We just don't have that much competition for each position, so it's hard to say whether or not the players are now slipping into that kind of pattern of, oh well, I'm going to play every game anyway. I digress. So if I want to see more than 1 or 2 games in this episode, I will need to crack on with things. So Al Ahly are the favourites for today's game. I was tempted to play Jama, but I'm going to stick with the attacking midfielder to begin with. I think we could afford not to win this game because it's actually we're at home. Maybe we should. Well, okay, we'll see. Let's see, just go out and impress everyone. In terms of what I expect to get out of this, I expect to get an answer as to whether or not I could win the Asian Champions League with Ajman, and we might get an answer very quickly here. Not a great start, 18 seconds in and got the ball across the face of goal. I think what I'm kind of concerned with is the quality of Emirati nationals, and I think given the fact I could go to somewhere like South Korea or Australia where the national team is much stronger than United Arab Emirates, that might be my better option. So as I say, I've been keeping an eye on Australia, and if I find that things aren't going well in the Champions League come the end of the group stage, I will finish off the year. Hopefully we'll win the league. We're about 9 points I think clear at the moment, and we've got a chance here. Nope. Can we whip it back in? Al Hamadi got a chance from the edge of the box with Hassan. Will he shoot? No, he doesn't. Ibrahim, will he shoot? He's into the box. It was going wide and it hit the defender, so we're not doing too badly. But yeah, I think I'll see how things are going. If we can win the title, that'll help our reputation, and we can maybe pick a team when the time comes up. Al Hamadi, excellent. Well, maybe I won't need to, who knows. The quality of opposition here is obviously going to be different from the World Club Championship, but Pohang obviously could be a potential team you could play, coming from South Korea. So they did beat us rather comfortably. We'll just have to see how things go. But as far as first halves go, I think that was really good. If we can just keep our concentration at the start of the second half, which I always now try to do if I remember, if we're in a kind of game where it's on a knife edge, the start of the second half I'll always tell them to concentrate just to see if we can keep our composure at the start of the half. At least we're pressing from the start here, so if we could get a second goal here, that would be ideal. Hassan, that's one of the changes I've made with the corners is, we've done it, I don't believe it. Saif with the ball across the face of goal and Everton just there to slot it home. It's 2-0, top of the group now at the moment. But yeah, one of the changes I made with the tactics was to have someone sitting a bit further back to pick up the ball as it gets cleared away, and Hassan has done just that, and he's redistributed it out to the right wing, and that's us. Yeah, 2-0. got to be pleased with that. Just having a look now, we're approaching the 60-minute mark. Ajman Suri's looking a little bit tired. He has been sent off at least once, maybe twice this year, so I'm kind of thinking I should take him off before he gets too tired and makes a mistake. But you never like to rock the boat when you're winning. You make changes now and you could potentially lose 2 quick goals, and then that's your 3 points turn into 1, and 1 could turn into 0. But here we have another chance. Everton White Al Hamadi. Can he get a good ball in? Everton smashes it home. 3-0. That has got to be 3 points in the bag, surely. I think now what we can do is we can probably look to make a change. Actually, now looking at Ajman Suri, he's okay. I'm going to take Cinnamon off. I don't like complacency. Ali Khamis, also don't like that there. We'll go with Al Kamali through the middle. Usually plays right wing, but we'll see how he does through the middle. But yeah, this is as good as I could have hoped for, to be honest. If we can get through the group stages, then you never know. I mean, obviously, from a financial point of view, winning games here will help us. Getting through the group stage will help us. But money can't really do a great deal for us at the end of the day, unless we get our youth facilities heavily upgraded and we start getting the best Emirati youngsters coming through. But this is, that's going to take probably a decade or something to start seeing the benefit from it, and I just don't have the patience for it. Now Al Ali with a chance here, totally unmarked, but Khalef makes the save. Ajman Suri clears it up. Saif loses it though. Are they going to get a chance to score? 3-0 would be a really good scoreline. You can see now the fitness levels are dropping, and a chance here. Khalef making the save low to his right. Dependable as ever. Well, I'll say as ever. He's not been great in recent league games, but yeah, wow. That was an excellent game for us. Puts us top of the group. Al Gharafa have scored 3 in their game as well against Fulad, so certainly early indications are that the game against Al Gharafa in a week could well be not a decider, but certainly an early indicator of whether we can get through this group. So guys, it's not been that long into this episode. I'm going to cut short here and come back with the game against Al Gharafa. See you in a moment. So welcome back. Played one game in between the Al Ali game and today's game against Al Gharafa, which was against Al Fujairah in the league, which we won 3-1, which keeps a 9-point gap between ourselves and Al Shabab with only 8 games to go. So 24 points left, 9 points clear. It's looking pretty good from that perspective. In terms of that game, Ali Khamis with a double, Abdullah Al Kamali with a goal as well, Yago Philippe with an assist, playing quite well. Pretty much changed around the whole team as best I could, apart from Cinnamon. Wasn't able to play our first choice right back. Sorry, not our first choice. Our first choice backup right back, because he'd played for the under 19s. So anyway, I've reshuffled the team for today. I'm going to go with exactly the same lineup as we did the last time around. I think it did rather well. And yeah, we'll see whether or not we can get 100% start to our campaign. Yeah, 2 wins out of 2 would be fantastic. So it looks as though Al Gharafa are going with the formation that will basically try to stop Ali Khamis from playing properly. Straight off, that went down well with the Al Fujairah game, but I don't think it doesn't seem to have done very well today. Okay, how will we get on today? So obviously this was the team that beat us 4-2 in the friendly. I don't think we were completely outclassed by them, but certainly you could tell at that point that things were slightly different from playing teams in United Arab Emirates. Cinnamon's got booked in the first 10 minutes. Might have to pull back the tackling at half time just in case. pretty dull game at the moment. What can we do from here? Cinnamon to Al Sayed. Spread the play out onto the left wing, probably. Yep, Booty Saif cuts inside now, finds Khamis. Ibrahim nearly lost the ball there. Khamis finds Hassan. Hassan surely wide left. Yep, Al Mansouri got to get a good ball into the box, but it's cleared. And now, is there a break on for Al Gharafa? It looks as though there could be. Kaliyutuka is away and crosses it in, and Al Gharafa have scored. So we've got our work cut out now, I think. We're not playing too badly. The fact we just about scored and they've scored on the break kind of makes me think maybe we should play a little more defensively. But being a goal down now, don't really want to. Yeah, that's 2 yellow cards now in defence. I think at half time we'll just pull the tackling back in a little bit more. That's 3 now in defence. We are going to get a red card if we keep going like this. Yeah, okay, so half time. Is that, oh my good god, all 4 defenders on a yellow card. I'm just going to say I expect to see a better showing. I think the team are capable of doing it. Let's go to our opposition positions and get these guys to start holding back a little bit. Everton's not really been in the game today with a 6.3. Yusuf Ahmed's been off the boil, so I really don't think bringing him on will have much of an impact in the game. But here we go again with another neat little short passing move, but Booty Saif just heading the ball down into no man's land there. And this probably is another chance unless we can take the ball down, get it on the deck again. Not much has gone on the right hand side, but just as I say that, Al Hamadi pops up and somehow sneaks it in at the near post. So we're back in it. Good time to score the goal straight after half time. Could it be a break here for Al Gharafa? We're looking a bit short at the back. Barrow bearing down in goal. Khalef makes the save and Cinnamon blocks the rebound for a corner. 6 corners each, so there's been a lot of shots blocked, or clearances I suppose it could be. Right, what can we do from here? Cinnamon just giving it away there. Sloppy play from the throw in, and Al Gharafa are stretching us here, and they go wide right. Got an overlap, lots of space for the cross. Cinnamon partial clearance. Now can we hit them on the counter? Can we do what they did to us? Booty Saif, what can he do? Please don't just lose the ball. Hassan, Khamis, Al Hamadi. He's got to look for Cinnamon. He is, and on the overlap, Cinnamon now to the byline, chips it in. Ali Khamis, the keeper's made a save. That was surely a penalty there. Maybe not. I don't think there's much I'm going to change here. I really don't. I think Everton could score a goal for us. What else have we got? Hassan's not playing that well, and damn, I haven't left. I've put the wrong Ahmed Abdullah on the bench. Al Kamali's looking tempting here. I think we're going to go with Ali Khamis out wide, and we'll put Al Kamali through the middle, because he did have a really good game against Al Fajera. I'm hoping maybe he could just get a little bit of magic today. Half an hour to go, and it is a fairly even game. I'll probably just say that Al Gharafa are edging it slightly. Let's see what we can do here. Oh, well, this isn't good. Cinnamon with a header away. Khamis, can we find a counter attack? Al Hamadi launches it forward. Everton into the box. Can he finish from there? He does. What a cool finish from Everton. 18th goal of the season. leads me to say Michael, who honestly really haven't missed Michael a great deal. Everton seems to have been a good like for like change. Al Mansouri now with the throw to Ibrahim to Cinnamon. Can we get a third goal here and cement our position in this league? Al Hamadi now picks it up. Al Kamali slots it through to Ibrahim, looking for Everton, and he's there, and oof, keeper just put it wide. I thought that was going to sneak in at the post. Ibrahim with a corner, sent back out towards him, dinks it over to Hassan. Have we lost our chance here? Al Gharafa are pushing out, but it might leave us with a bit of space if we can just find a pass to unlock them. Cinnamon now. No. End of highlight. 20 minutes to go. The legs are tiring again, but as with before, I really don't want to upset things. I'm going to tell the guys here to concentrate now, because it's at crunch time. 6 or 7 minutes to go. We've got a chance here, as long as we don't just give the ball away. Hassan looking for Khamis. Will he look for Al Mansouri, who plays it in, but nobody's there at the back post, and now the break is on for Al Gharafa unless we can stop them in their tracks here. That's a sloppy pass. Ibrahim now looking for Khamis. We are outnumbering them if we can just get that ball in. And Al Hamadi with his second goal of the game, smashing it home. 3-1 Ajman, and it looks as though that's our 100% start intact. I've got to say, I'm pretty amazed that we've managed to do this. I really didn't think we'd be up to much. I know we've not got, you know, an Australian side or anything, and Barrow now with a chance to pull one back, and how on earth did he miss that? Pulled Khalef off his line, created the angle and put it wide. Wow. Not only did we win from a comeback, but we also won when we were the underdogs. So yeah, really, really pleased with that. And it's another 24.4k. So great start, I think, to this campaign. Where can we see our group here? Trying to see what it is. There we go. So we take a look now. Top of the league, 5+ in goal difference, 6 points. Al Ali looks like they only won 1-0 against Fulad. So if we can get a win at home against Fulad, we'll be in a very, very strong position. I'm hoping these guys draw, and that will mean probably one more win against them and another against Fulad will put us through. But certainly looking really good at the moment. You can see Pohang are there. They've actually played. That actually looks like a more tough group. They've got an Australian, South Korean, and I'm assuming a Japanese team, is it? Although they're not very strong by the looks of it. Japan isn't a selected nation in this, so maybe won't see too much from them. Who else have we got? Adelaide. Yeah, so hopefully you guys have enjoyed this episode with the first 2 games. I'm not going to cover the third game. I'll probably come back for maybe the last 2 in episode 14, and we'll see how we've gone, whether we've managed to maintain this excellent start, and if we've got through the group stages, which would be a great achievement for us if we can do that. So guys, if you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and until the next time, I'll see you when I see you.